Hello and welcome, you join me, ADG, and here we are for something slightly different today. I'm on Project Cars 2 for a change. I'm just going to do something that I used to do way before I started playing Gran Turismo Sport and got into all the league racing that I do. And basically just jump on one of these games, Project Cars, Assetto Corsa, whatever it might be, and jump on a good track in a good car and just have a bit of fun against the AI. So I've set up an AI race of 8 laps. We're on Azure circuit. For those that might be aware, that's Monaco, more familiarly known as. And yeah, I'm in the Formula Renault 3.5. So without much further ado, I am going to jump in. You might have to forgive me for some bad driving, because like I say, it's a long time since I've driven on this game. But hopefully I'll just have a bit of fun. Oh, that's a really bad start. So I've dropped a few positions already. Need to be careful into this first corner. Oh, found a nice gap there actually. That was good. Oh, bit of contact. Get off, mate. So the aggression's on the 100% from the AI. So they are quite aggressive if they get side by side with you. And I've got the difficulty on 106. I know it's a bit random, but that's what I found to be quite good. To give a decent challenge, but still be at a reasonable pace and overtakeable. So everyone bunching up into there then, and just managed to jump the queue as everyone pretty much queued up to go through the slow right-handers, the slow right-hander and then the left-hander, sorry, and the left-hand hairpin. And now coming through the tunnel for the first time. That's cool going through there. This car feels quite good as well. I was worried about how easy I'd find this after playing a lot of Gran Turismo Sport, but it don't feel too bad. I've been playing quite a bit of Formula 1 recently as well, so that gives me a better chance with the open wheelers. It feels pretty good. Not the most downforce, can't really push through that section.
Still there.
Early on the brakes, so easy to get the wheels locked up. Oh, it's tighter than I remember this track, it always is. I haven't been on it for a while. This first corner is always a lot slower than I always think it is. It always feels like that should be a lot quicker than it is. And then the rest of it always just feels tighter than you ever remember it to be. I always remember that little crest catching me out, so I always brake before that crest now. Don't matter what car I'm in, I always do it. I'd rather have control into that. I used to crash into that corner every single time back in the day when I was terrible at these games. I'm still not much better, but at least I can get around a lap these days after many years of practice. I've had a wheel now for around 6 years, I think, maybe even longer. I can't remember actually exactly when I got my first wheel. My first wheel was actually a Fanatec, second-hand Fanatec CSR Elite for the Xbox 360. It was absolutely brilliant. Just easing it round here. The car actually feels a little bit wider than it looks, if that makes sense. Feels like I could hit any one of these barriers, even though it looks like I'm going to miss it. I need to pick up the pace a little bit. I'm just cruising around, just getting a feel for the car. I need to start actually trying to push a little bit now. Otherwise I'm just going to sit in this position and drop back. That's a little bit better through the first corner. Good exit up the hill. Always braking before that crest. It is too early in a car like this, but at the same time it allows me just to go through it mistake free. Big bit of oversteer to correct. Got the loose end rear a little loose. At the same time I've just done my fastest sector time, so that's good. So tight through this little bit. This is a bit really mean, like that whole section just seems a lot tighter than I ever remember it to be. Using the 100 marker to brake on, at the top of the hill there. Really tricky and easy to outbrake yourself into there. Didn't actually go down enough gear, so we're in third gear coming out, really bogged down. To drop into second, which then give me a massive kick of oversteer. Oh god.
2 lengths behind.
So pushing this car isn't as easy as it is just getting it around the track. I'm in all sorts of moments trying to actually get a little bit of pace out of it. Don't help when you're in the wrong gear though, it really bogged me down with that and dropped me off the guys in front. So just using the Yokohama banner above the track just before that was my braking point into the first corner. Oh, managed to bring it back. I thought I was going a little bit too wide then. Go straight over the hump. All the F1 drivers fear. So I managed to catch right up, and then the second part of the lap they seemed to just get away from me again. Probably turning in a little bit too early into that corner there, the one that was purple in the night time, now in the day. I love this game for that. The weather and the time progression is a really, really good feature, and I wish all games would take on those elements. So tricky actually. I'm having to be really hesitant, as it is where when you get the power down a little bit too quickly, for example, where you have the little mistakes. I think hit the limiter in first then, that's not wise. In real life that would have probably blown the bloody engine. I have actually got myself a little bit of engine damage, 1% engine damage, probably from just doing that then. Or shifting down a little bit too quickly maybe and going too high on the revs. So a good mixture of these, a good car to put around here actually. I didn't really think about it too much, I just thought what would be fun, but it's actually turned out to be a bit better than I expected because yeah, maybe not loads of overtakes, never is going to be at Monaco, but I'm managing to keep with them, and it's quite a good fun car to drive. It's not actually massively difficult, but I'd say extracting more pace out of it and really pushing it to the difficult bit. But actually just driving it is actually really quite fun.
Good hustle, that's the best second sector of anyone today.
Right, let's see what we can do on this guy in front now. Closing up a little bit on these two. Can I carry more speed through here? Having to lift to get it turned in. Oh, nearly into the back of him.
Okay, mate, be patient now.
Oh no! Oh, massive moment of oversteer. Smacked it into the wall, picked up some damage. Oh no.
2 lengths behind.
And most importantly, I've dropped off again. God damn. So I picked up a bit of damage at the front. Feels like it's affecting my steering a tiny bit. Feels like it's got a little bit of a wobble to it. No, no. Oh, straight into the barriers. I knew I'd done it. Straight away. Get hit by the car behind as well because I'm a terrible line.
2 lengths back. 1 length back.
So slow as that corner.
He's 2 lengths behind you.
Yeah, damage is costing me time. Not too bad though. Can handle it. this is good. I'm enjoying this. Probably not the most entertaining to watch, but certainly good fun doing it. Thank you very much if you have got this far through. Come on, let's get this corner right. Oh no, I nearly went the opposite way then and hit the barrier on the inside. Turned in too sharply. The rear end's a little bit loose now as well. I don't know if it's because of tyre wear or because of that bit of damage, but feels slightly unbalanced compared to the beginning of the race. Feels like the rear's dancing around a little bit more than it was on me. I don't know if it's a long enough race for it to get dark again, I doubt it. Be good though if it got dark again. So tricky through, it's threading a needle, but it's not, it's quite a big hole to thread it through, but at the same time you get it wrong and it's devastating. Ooh, nearly lost it again, keep losing the rear through that corner. Raskas. Oh, wrong, I broke at the wrong board. I'm just looking for the Yokohama board. Forgot this too. So this is the last lap now. Can't see me making up another position. So I'm starting 10th, I'm in 7th at the moment. Let's see if we can gain one more, but I doubt it. Too far behind. And with this damage I'm suffering now as well.
Right side, on your right side.
Half a lap to do it. Massive lock up.
Great stuff, you're faster than anybody in the second sector.
Should have done this earlier, actually driven properly. Stop talking as much. Whoa, is a chance? No. Ah, good racer. 7th in the end. That's pretty much it. Really enjoyed that though. It's good fun. And nice to get off Gran Turismo Sport and play something else for a change. Granted, it doesn't feel brilliant, but it's good enough to be able to enjoy and play. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to leave it there.